So. Na, da ist ja schon unser Kumpel. Aber warum zum Geier muss es ausgerechnet Iselgend sein? Also Elgend, wie auch immer. Ah, der Sensenfluch. Natürlich. Natürlich, also immer wenn wir irgendwas Negatives haben, ist die Erklärung Eisens Sensenfluch. Segeln zwischen Kontinenten. Die Kontinente sind durch Seerouten miteinander verbunden. Wenn du zu einem anderen Kontinent reisen möchtest, dann sprich mit Benwick am Hafen, um mit der Van Eltia dorthin zu fahren. Das Reisen auf diesem Weg kostet dich keinen Geld. Es ist also eine hervorragende Reisemöglichkeit. Aber wir können auch nur dahin. Ja. Und da schippern wir los. Die stören sich zwar wegen der Exorzistin, aber nicht wegen den
I gotta say,
Dämonen.
you guys look less like pirates and more like a circus troupe.
Are you alright with having demons on board, Benwick?
Not remotely an issue. If you're aboard this ship of misfits, you're a pirate. That's just our creed. At least, that's what the captain and the first mate always say.
Speaking of the captain, what's Eifried like?
Let's see. How do I put it? He's like if the sea were a person, and that person had a pointy beard.
Huh. A bearded sea?
Look, everybody on this ship is an outcast from society in some way. Despite that, Captain Eifried accepted us for who we are, and took us all on board.
So he's a kind man.
Well, would you say that the sea is kind? How would it feel to dive in with an open wound?
It would sting. A lot.
Quite so. Some days he's calm and steady, and others he rages. He can be shallow, deep, even a whirlpool.
Sounds like he's a little scary and hard to read.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard to serve him, but that air of mystery keeps us around and makes us want to take those jumps.
Aber wir müssen ihn erstmal
At the end of the
wiederfinden.
day, the dread pirate Van Eifried is one hell of a guy.
He sounds like velvet in a lot of ways.
Wait, what? How so? I didn't describe him right at all, did I?
Benwick, we're changing course at once for Port Renede.
Was war das denn jetzt?
Sir? What's going on?
3 of our men have collapsed from the Corsair Scourge. They first showed symptoms 3 days ago. How are you holding up?
I'm still doing all right. But if this really started 3 days ago, that means we're all carrying it, doesn't it?
That's what I'm afraid of. But if we head straight to Port Renede, we should be able to get medicine there.
I'll check on everyone's condition.
Make sure everyone stays hydrated, including yourself, understand?
Sir, yes sir. All hands, assume emergency positions.
The crew's holding up well for a bunch of folks at death's door.
What do you mean? Is this Corsair Scourge fatal?
Quite. No one knows what causes it, but it starts with a high fever and ends up with the body falling apart like sand.
Like sand?
Once, there was a great band of pirates who ruled the seas, but the disease spread through their ships and killed every one of them. That's why it's called the Corsair Scourge.
Does that mean we've been infected as well?
You humans, for sure.
Only humans fall prey to the Corsair Scourge.
Then it could have gotten to you too. Right, Moggy Lou?
Oh, right! Alas, that my glorious saga should meet such an ignominious end!
I can't allow our vessel to die from this. If you start to feel ill, speak up.
I will.
All right, we'll all be helping out in the search. Everyone but Eleanor, that is.
Oh, why does she get to stay? I might be dying too, you know.
You're a witch. Magic yourself healthy. Now quit whining and get going.
Aber ob Medizin
Not
überhaupt
even a
hilft?
witch is safe from the ravages of the Reaper's curse! The Reaper's curse?
Naja, ich meine, bis auf Eleanor wurden ja auch alle gewarnt vor dem Fluch. Hoffentlich können wir hier auch einfach anlegen. Nicht, dass das jetzt auch noch Probleme gibt. Jetzt kommt's, sie haben keine Medizin mehr, weil Dämonen die geklaut haben oder den Lieferanten überfallen haben oder so.
Okay, where's the herbalist? If I remember right, the Corsair's scourge needs a particularly special medicine.
Yeah, it's a wildflower called salatoma. Its juice can cure the Corsair's scourge.
Doesn't sound too tricky.
Let's not relax until we have it in hand.
Right. Now let's get going.
Hold on a minute. Won't you just be spreading the disease if everyone wanders into town? Surprisingly, no. For whatever reason, you can only catch it over the ocean waves. It's speculated it might have something to do with the salt in the air, or maybe the microbes in the seawater.
Nobody knows the cause for sure, but there are no recorded cases of people catching it on land.
I see. A strange affliction indeed.
We'll be back soon. You all remain on the ship.
All right. Good luck out there, sir.
We've got to hurry.
Aber ich frage mich, wenn die Krankheit so gefährlich ist, warum haben sie dann nicht schon zur
Salatoma.
Vorsorge Medizin auf
Is
dem
this
Schiff?
really going to be necessary?
What do you mean, Eleanor?
Oh, nothing. It's just, well, the herb is known to work well for fevers and the like, but it tastes bad. So bad. Some say it would even bring a demon to the brink of tears.
Maybe so. But better to drink it than to die, right?
Oh, I'm not worried. It just reminded me of stories from my childhood is all.
Die Welt kartografieren.
The map's getting filled in little by little.
There's still a long way to go. It's a big world out there.
Yeah, that's true.
And a lot can happen on the waves. The far seas are unexplored territory for a reason.
I'd imagine so. The seasons and the weather can change the sea completely.
Oh. Do I sense a budding interest in the sea?
Think you're feeling less apathetic about it now?
I wouldn't say that. I was just reminded of something someone once said to me.
Für einen Dämon ist
That Rokuro, always telling all of us except Eleanor to work harder. Doesn't he realize
doch
that
gar
I'm a
nicht.
delicate maiden too? This is workplace discrimination. I should put him on a witch trial and burn him at the stake!
I don't think that's how witch trials work.
What's wrong, Eleanor? You look like you've got something on your mind.
I'm just trying to figure out what Rokuro was thinking. When I had Lord Shigure at the end of my spear, Rokuro threw his dagger right at my head. I thought I was dead for sure. I feel like I saw who he truly was, and it frightens me. But he and Lord Shigure are always trying to kill each other. I can't understand why he did what he did.
It might have something to do with his Bushido code.
What's Bushido? Is that like a sword fighter's code?
It's a way of thinking. Be loyal to your lord. Respect your parents. Protect the weak. And act with honor.
You're saying that he was following this Bushido code, and he was protecting me because I was weak?
He might have turned into a demon, but his memories and personality are still intact. I doubt his moral values have disappeared either.
Do you
Das
really
stimmt.
think he believes in that Bushido stuff? Carving through his enemies with a cruel and unsparing sword! Slash! Pow! Shazam! That's the true nature of a Rangetsu man! I heard that when Velvet
Diese
first
Fragen
met
sehen
him,
nicht
he
selbst.
immediately attacked her without any provocation. I'm sure you haven't already forgotten how he turned his swords on the kid in that fight against Kurogane.
I wouldn't read too much into what Magilu's saying. Rokuro lives for his sword, and that's just who he is.
But I don't think he's all that bad.
Ist doch auch nicht.
I thought you were the one who called him frightening.
I know I said he can be a scary person, but how do I put it? I do feel there's more to him than just wanting to cut people up. It's like he's more sensitive to other people's emotions than he might seem to be at first glance. A sword fighter has to sense his opponents on some level, right?
For a crazed demon, he's actually a nice guy. Is that it?
Maybe. I don't know. It's not like I know him well enough to claim any deep personal insight or anything.
You brought it up.
Ja. Unser Team sieht gut aus. Muskat. Bernsteinfragment. Noch einmal einer zum Spielen. So, und was hast du zu erzählen?
A bit ago, a manacled body got caught in my nets.
Okay.
Manacled? A prisoner?
You too? Yesterday, my nets pulled up an arm. Manacles,
Okay.
even a brand on that one. I really can't take this anymore. I'm losing my appetite, and it's bad for my heart.
You said it. Judging by the tides, they would have to have come from that prison island. Is it really just a prison?
You think it's strange, too? I've suspected something about that place for a while now. They say the whole island is a prison, but if you ask me, I bet it's just an execution ground.
Or it's for experimenting on demons.
Experimenting? What do you mean?
Testing the demons' capabilities. That's why they need prisoners. Food for the
Ja, da haben
monsters.
sie recht.
Not a bad theory.
Just kidding! There's no way the Abbey would do something that
Nein,
horrible,
natürlich
right?
nicht. Die sind ja ganz lieb.
You sure think of some crazy ideas. I bet all of this is the work of some vicious
Ja,
pirate gang.
natürlich.
Yeah, something like that.
That guy. He's pretty sharp.
Now that you mention it, I haven't seen any patrol ships around there recently. Used to be they'd chase you off if you got too close.
You know, you're right. If there are pirates about, it'll mean trouble unless the Abbey tightens up their patrols.
The best we can do is keep a wide berth of it for now. We wouldn't want pirates and demons sneaking up on us.
I think we'd notice if pirates or demons were around. No way they'd catch us unawares.
I can't tell if he's sharp or dull as a brick.
Noch mehr Muskat. Und ein Speicherpunkt. So. Kartoffeln.
That's an interesting bridge.
This bridge has a bit of history to it. Port Renede was originally built here on this inlet. The water's deep enough for ships, but as you can see, it's a bit too narrow for a port. Large ships couldn't come close without a top-rate crew. So Port Renede was used almost exclusively by smaller ships.
What about the Von Eltia?
We're the best of the best. We came and went as we pleased.
So your point is you wanted to brag.
Hey, let me finish. The people wanted their town to grow, so they built an outer harbor for large ships, and this bridge to connect to it.
Uh-huh. So that's why the port and the town are separate.
But there's more. We secretly helped provide the funds and resources for them to build it.
So you are bragging.
And did this bridge bring prosperity to Port Renede?
No. The Abbey began regulating shipping and travel, right about the time the town finished building the outer port. If only the seas had remained free, Port Renede would have developed into a center for commerce and trade.
I suppose things don't always go as planned.
Then again, even if Port Renede became a bustling port, we still would have no trouble slipping in or out.
I'm not biting this time.
Ach, ich mag das aber, dass Eisen immer so viel zu erzählen hat. Ich finde das toll. Vor allem, weil er kein alter Knacker ist. Okay, er hat wahrscheinlich schon ein paar Jahre auf dem Buckel, so als Malak, aber trotzdem. Er ist nicht so der typische alte Mann, der Geschichten erzählt, sondern halt einfach jemand, der sein Wissen mit anderen teilt. Ob man nun fragt oder nicht. Hier ist schon wieder ein Speicherpunkt.
When I was in Port Zexen, I heard that a swarm of demons attacked the palace and killed the high priest.
No way! Isn't the palace the most heavily guarded place in the world? How did the exorcists let that happen?
Bad news really does travel fast.
They say that the demons were disguised as humans, but were actually enormous monsters,
Yeah,
twice the size of any man.
natürlich.
They had razor-sharp horns and 3 burning eyes.
Na klar.
They could take over your mind just by glaring at you.
If the demons were that terrible, no wonder the exorcists couldn't deal with them.
Some rumors say they escaped. Some say a legate took them down in a climactic battle. But no one knows the truth. We should be ready to run in case they show up.
Is the world falling apart? Will the bad times return again?
A horned giant with 3 eyes, huh? Velvet, you're one scary lady.
They said swarm, so they were talking about you too.
I know I'm
willst du?
repeating myself, but that's just not possible.
But the High Priest hasn't been seen since then. How do you explain that? I heard some people from the capital say that he might have been attacked by demons.
The Abbey's trying to cover it up, but the truth is getting out.
The security at the palace is better than anywhere else. Demons breaking in? Inconceivable.
But what if a whole horde assailed the castle?
The exorcists guarding the palace are elite, the best of the best. Horde or not, they couldn't have gotten in.
But what if they were some sort of giant demons?
Yeah.
No matter how elite the guards may be, they'd have trouble against something like that.
If giant demons appeared in the capital, there'd be an uproar. I understand your concerns, but please remain calm and trust us. Panic and confusion is just what the demons want. They'll use it to slip into this very town.
Well, we know that, but still.
It looks like rumors from the capital are spreading.
The more chaos there is here, the easier it'll be for us to move around.
Da hat sie recht. Ich finde das schön, dass hier jetzt auch mal Pferde sind, die nicht nur vor der Kutsche irgendwie rumstehen. Mit ihrem komischen Halfter, wo immer der Stricklose in der Gegend rumhängt. Genau so. Und das Pferd ist sogar gesattelt, das eine. Und das andere hat Pause. Und da ist ein Kraut. Salbei. Und ich sehe eine Kratzkiste. Aber erstmal gucken, was hat denn der Händler so. Hallo, wir sind vielleicht nur ein einfacher Laden auf dem Lande, aber wir haben ein schönes Sortiment. Ein schönes Sortiment oder ein gutes Sortiment? Haben wir alles schon? Haben wir schon? Ach, die kann ich von hier unten aus öffnen. 125. Und da gehen sie ja hin, unsere Katzgeister. Also 125. Du hast einen Katz gefunden. Shiva-Schwanz. Zeige deine Gemütslage mit diesem ehrfurchtgebietenden Schweif. So, und das war René. Und das war neben dem Händler. So, hätten wir das auch. Bevor ich jetzt mit dem da quatsche, will ich mich aber erst noch weiter umschauen. Noch ein Kraut, Lavendel. Durchwachsene Stachel, Schweinfleisch, angelaufene Silbermünze, noch ein Spiel. Dornenweste. Expedition ist zurück. Ja, 2 Siege. Knoblauch und Nahrungsimitat.
Scout ship setting sail.
Was warst du? Ich bin Hidetoshi, der 3. Sohn und aufsteigende Stern der Charakterkartenfamilie. Ach, ich erinnere mich. Oh, da war ich so schlecht dran. Erlaubt mir euer Talent für das Spiel auf die Probe zu stellen. Ja, komm, spielen wir das. Regeln für Charakterkarten. Ziel ist es, passende Kartenpaare zu sammeln, um Wertungssets zu erhalten. Beginne, indem du eine Karte aus deinem Blatt wählst und sie auf dem Feld ausspielst. Passt ihre Farbe zu der Karte, die auf dem Feld liegt, dann kannst du beide Karten in deinen Wertungsstapel aufnehmen. Wenn nicht, bleibt deine Karte auf dem Feld. Ziehe dann eine Karte, lege sie auf das Feld und fahre fort wie zuvor. Damit ist der Zug beendet. Regeln für Charakter. Fortgeschrieben gehört zu einem Wertungsset. Ach, egal. Wir gucken uns das einfach an. Aber ich glaube, es ist ein anderes Spiel als das, was ich im Kopf habe. Die Musik. Ach, Eisenspiel? Ach, die Farbe muss passen. Na dann. Wieso darf der jetzt so oft? Ich glaube, wir verlieren. Ja, es gab in Tales of Graces so ein Spiel, wo man dann Zitate von Charakteren. Also da gab es auch die Charakterkarten und Zitate und die musste man dann zuordnen zu den Charakteren. Treuer Verbündeter. Wertung, treuer Verbündeter. Und abschließen. 5 Punkte verdient, okay. Runde 2. Den haben wir hier denn so. Na komm, nehmen wir mal die 2. Ach, jetzt darf ich weitermachen, oder wie? Oder auswählen? Ach so, aber aufsetzen. Ja, Luke und P. Na komm, nehmen wir mal die beiden Brüder zusammen. Zellos. Heldenspross. Netter Partner. Fortsetzen. Mal gucken, was passiert. Ninja. Heldenspross. Runde abschließen, würde ich sagen. 62 Punkte, okay. Letzte Runde. Ach, Hidetoshi hat 0 Punkte. Ich habe zwar das Spiel nicht ganz verstanden, ich packe einfach irgendwelche Karten zusammen, aber es scheint ja zu funktionieren. Ja. Da haben wir schon wieder Eisbär. Wie hieß er nochmal? Ich weiß schon gar nicht mehr. Der räumt hier gerade ganz schön ab. Treuer Verbündeter. Da kommt Runde fortsetzen. Yuri und Judy. Treuer Verbündeter. Fortsetzen. Treuer Verbündeter. Tales of Berseria. Abtrünniger. Oh. Runde abschließen. Sieg. 765 Tales-Münzen. Das sind ganz schön viele. Willst du es wirklich nochmal versuchen? Ja, komm. Nee, erstmal nicht. Da kriegt man doch bestimmt wieder was. Mir reicht's fürs Erste. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Ach, kriegt man diesmal nichts, oder? Objekte tauschen. Ach komm, spielen wir doch nochmal. Obwohl ich gerade eigentlich was anderes noch schauen wollte. So. Egal. Nein, komm. Ein Spiel reicht. Das kann ich auch noch irgendwann anders machen. Sammeln wir mal die Kiste ein. Trank des Lebens. Abgesplitterte Kupfermünze. Jetzt speichern wir mal. Und jetzt gucken wir uns an, was der Typ uns da zu erzählen hat.
Hello there. How can I help you today?
We're looking for Salatoma flowers.
Well now, that's an order I don't get every day. It's not for the Corsair's scourge by any chance.
The very same. Some of our crew developed fever 3 days ago. I want to take care of it as quickly as possible.
Understandable, but unfortunately, I'm out of stock
War
right
ja
now.
klar.
How can you be out of stock? The flower's in season, isn't it?
It is, but not too long ago, a demon appeared in Warg Forest, where we harvested. And now the Abbey won't let anyone inside.
They what? Why haven't they exterminated the demon?
From what little I've heard, they've had trouble tracking the thing. 100 people go in, maybe only one will actually come across the beast.
If it's so rare, then what's the danger?
Because nobody who's encountered it has come back
War
alive.
ja klar.
First the Corsair's Scourge, then no medicine, the Abbey, and a mysterious demon. Never a dull moment with the Reaper's Curse, eh?
I could try to order some from other towns, but if you're already on day 3, it might not make it in time.
But if we go to the Warg Forest, the Solatoma will be in bloom, correct?
Right, but the demon...
We're going to the
Das ist uns
forest.
egal. Ach, jetzt gibt's ja noch ein bisschen was zum Erzählen hier, ne? Na dann.
The demon of Warg Forest? Yeah, I heard about it. It's been the talk of the town round here lately. My guess is it's some kind of invisible demon. Scary, right?
An invisible demon?
A bunch of exorcists got together to hunt the demon, but they couldn't find it. If it's not invisible, then maybe it's so fast they couldn't see it, or too small for them to notice.
What kind of watch are they keeping on the forest now?
Shouldn't you know? You're an exorcist too, right?
Yes, but my duties take me from place to place, and I don't know the details of the demon hunts in this area.
I see. I don't really know the details myself either, but I hear the exorcists are patrolling in shifts.
Die sollten sich mal was anderes
It
überlegen.
sounds like they still might not have a good lead on what this demon is.
Please hurry. Find that demon and get rid of it. We won't feel safe until it's gone.
You have my word. We'll do everything we can.
We're here to find Solatoma. Sorry, but we don't have time to go demon hunting.
Der läuft uns sowieso in den Weg.
Dad, I can't take it anymore. I can't deal with life in this village.
There you go, with the whining again.
Those two,
Dann soll
they
auf
seem
ein
to be
Schiff
rather
gehen und in die
upset.
Hauptstadt schippern und da sein Glück
They're
versuchen.
going at it hammer and tongs. The phrase is hammer and tongs.
I'm not whining. It's been 10 years and the village is no better off than when we started. Every year it gets colder, and every year our harvest gets worse. And the risk of demon blight hasn't gone away.
Your point? Compared to other regions, Westgand has fewer cases of demon blight. Other areas are suffering worse from the cold and the demons. I'd say we're better off here than anywhere else.
You're saying we're lucky that all we have to worry about is cultivating this inhospitable land?
Don't be so impatient. We'll see results. Westgand has incredible potential. If we keep working this land, eventually it will become a prosperous place. Maybe not now, but in 100 years or 1,000, our descendants will have joy and plenty. That's enough for me.
There you go again. Who cares about ancestors? I'm talking about...
Good man, your words have moved me. As an exorcist, I promise to work my hardest to end the demon blight and help people like you find security.
Oh, thank you for your kind words, young exorcist. Then I have a request. How about you start helping by marrying this fool son of mine?
What?
Ever since his lover gave him the slip, he's been whining like this non-stop.
I'm very sorry, but that wasn't exactly what I had in mind.
Außerdem will er dann wirklich eine Frau haben, die sich ständig in den Kampf stürzt und ja, Gefahren ausgesetzt ist. So, wir wollen natürlich das Inn auch noch plündern. Aber hier gibt's ja nicht mal einen Katzgeist. Na dann, da hinten ist ein Item, an das wir nicht drankommen, weil die Typen im Weg sitzen. Wir könnten aber mal übernachten, so aus Prinzip. Auch wenn es diesmal keine Plauderei gegeben hat. So. Und wir speichern natürlich mal.